Azure rivers snaked through emerald valleys, creating a mesmerizing contrast against the lush greenery. The sight was otherworldly, almost like a scene from a dream. Crystal mountains scraped the shimmering lavender sky. The planet was breathtaking, with its surreal landscapes that seemed to defy the laws of nature. James felt a thrill course through him, a mix of excitement and awe. He had never seen anything so beautiful. He was the first human to set foot here, a pioneer on this untouched world. His team, on a 5-year mission, had named it Aurora. They were determined to explore every inch of this new world. The air was breathable, the water drinkable. Aurora was a paradise, a perfect haven for exploration and discovery. James smiled, taking it all in. The beauty of Aurora was overwhelming. They had landed their craft, the Phoenix, near one of the Azure rivers, a perfect spot to begin their mission. The first week was spent setting up a base camp, ensuring they had all the necessary equipment and supplies. They planted the mission flag, a symbol of human achievement, and the beginning of a new chapter in space exploration. James, the mission's botanist, was ecstatic. The variety of plant life was beyond his wildest dreams. He began cataloging the alien flora, each specimen more fantastical than the last. The colors, shapes and sizes were unlike anything on Earth. It was a dream come true, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to explore a new world. One day, a solar storm engulfed Aurora. The sky pulsed with otherworldly colors. James and his team watched from inside the Phoenix, fear gnawing at their guts. The storm was unexpected, violent. Communication systems crackled, then died. The Phoenix shuddered as alarms blared. James's heart pounded in his chest. Emergency lights flickered on as the main power went down. Their lifeline to Earth severed. They were alone, stranded in a beautiful alien wilderness. The storm raged for hours. When it finally subsided, the damage was clear. The Phoenix was crippled. Their worst fears had come true. James emerged from the wrecked Phoenix, his heart pounding in his chest. He was the only survivor, the sole human on this alien world. The enormity of his situation hit him like a physical blow. He was completely alone, with no immediate hope of rescue. He salvaged what he could: food rations, a first aid kit, his communicator, and a few tools. But the communicator was useless, its circuits fried beyond repair. He couldn't fix it. Not yet. He needed more time and resources. Using wreckage from the Phoenix, he built a makeshift shelter near the river, hoping it would provide some protection. He rationed his food, knowing it wouldn't last forever. Days turned into weeks and the supplies dwindled. James clung to a routine, a semblance of normalcy in an abnormal world. He explored, documented the strange new world around him, noting every detail. He tried to maintain the scientific logs. It gave him purpose. It kept him sane, a fragile thread of hope in the vast unknown. One day, while exploring a cave, he stumbled upon a mesmerizing sight. A group of bioluminescent creatures glowing softly in the darkness caught his eye. They were small, furry beings with large, luminous eyes that seemed to hold a world of secrets. Surprisingly, they weren't hostile. Instead, they appeared curious, almost as if they were studying him. Intrigued, he followed them as they led him deeper into the cave, to a hidden chamber filled with glowing crystals. The crystals emitted a low, soothing hum, radiating an energy that felt almost alive. James realized what they were. These crystals were a source of immense power, a discovery that could change everything. He spent weeks meticulously studying the crystals, learning their unique properties and potential uses. Finally, after countless hours of research and experimentation, he had a breakthrough. He discovered he could harness their energy to power the communicator. Driven by hope, he worked tirelessly. Hope, once a flickering flame in the darkness, was now rekindled, burning brighter than ever. He poured every ounce of his energy into repairing the communicator, knowing it was his only chance. This device was his lifeline, his only hope of ever seeing Earth and his loved ones again. After many attempts, he finally managed to switch it on, the device lighting up with a soft glow. He sent out a distress signal, pouring his heart and soul into the message. Then he waited, hoping against hope. Days later, a familiar sound cut through the silence, a sound he had longed to hear. The whirring of approaching spacecraft filled the air, a beacon of salvation. James looked up, his heart pounding in his chest. A NASA rescue team had arrived. He was finally going home.